Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing the recipe of paneer with you, or how to make paneer. Paneer is something that I have used in quite a few recipes. So it's an Indian cheese. Traditionally, I think it's the only cheese that is Indian as such, or made in India, or eaten in India. These days all kinds of cheeses are easily available in India. So paneer is also just as easily available, and that's the reason I've been promising you guys that I'm going to make paneer and share the recipe with you, but I have not landed up doing that because I always land up buying a good quality paneer locally, and so it never happens. But finally today I decided that I'm going to do this for you. And the great thing about making your own paneer at home is that you have more control over the milk that you're using. So you can use an A2 cow's milk, which is much healthier than the regular Jersey or Holstein cow's milk. You can also use buffalo milk because buffalo milk is A2. You can use goat milk or any other milk that is available to you these days. Even camel milk is available, and I love drinking that. It's not keto. But it's pretty low carb and it's high in fat, so I land up drinking like 100 ml or so as a kind of treat to myself. Anyway, so the point here is that we're making paneer, and I want to show you how simple it is to do that. So I have made a sort of more non-creamy or non-fatty paneer because I want to use this in a roti. I already have a recipe of a paneer roti, which is a tandoori roti, and it comes out perfect. But a lot of non-Indians land up asking me, how do you get this paneer, or how do you make this paneer? And I took maybe 1 or 2 years to make this recipe finally for you guys. So here I have a thick bottom pot, couple of drops of olive oil, brush the pot with it so that the milk doesn't stick to it. I'm using 1 liter of buffalo milk here. Another thing I want to point out here is that I'm making it with a regular normal fat milk. If you want to make it more creamy, you would want to add a little more cream at this point. I would suggest adding 300 ml of cream to the milk, like 1 liter of milk. Buffalo milk is, I think, naturally about 4% fat, and I'm going to use it as it is. Now we want to let it come to a boil but not completely boil. So when it starts simmering, it's the time when we are going to add white vinegar to it. But you add a little at a time, and I think it takes about 1.5 tablespoons or so. Also, the quality of the milk and what kind of milk it is, that makes a lot of difference. So if it is a homogenized milk, it will take a little longer, and you want to keep it to a simmer. Now I'm allowing this to boil because I want a harder paneer, because I'm making other recipes out of it, like a roti or a flatbread. But if you were to make a creamy paneer, then you don't want it to come to a proper boil. You just want to keep the temperature to a simmer. So you can just switch on and off the gas as you want. Now what we are looking for is, we want the whey or the water to get really clear. It starts looking slightly on the greenish side, and the white from the whey is completely gone. I still haven't reached that point as yet, so I'm adding about half a teaspoon or so of vinegar at a time. And if you think you've added too much vinegar, that is also fine, because you can wash the paneer later to get rid of all the sour taste. Now you can see my whey is clear, so I switch the gas off. And this is a pot which you find in India to make paneer, but you don't need this. This has a disc at the bottom which has holes to let the water out. Also it has a cover, and you put your paneer in the center, drain out the water, and you cover it and put a weight on top. That's how that works. So I'm going to show you how to do it in the absence of this. What we have here is a pot in which I have a strainer, and I have a nut milk bag. You want a thick bag, because if you press, you don't want the cloth to actually tear, which has happened with. So I poured the whole of the mixture in it. I'm going to let the water drain out. If you want, again, like I said, if you want a creamy paneer, you want to wash it with cold water at this point. I'm taking the shortcut. I'm also, like I said, going to make a separate video about how to make a lovely, creamy and flavored paneer. Now we have the nut milk bag. Most of the water has drained out. I have squeezed it. I'm putting it on a flat surface, which is what you want to do, because that is going to allow the water to drain. And then I'm putting another flat surface, which is a stainless steel plate, and some weight on top. So it's going to help press the paneer down and bring all the water out. And within an hour's time, you will have lovely paneer ready, which is what has happened with me. Let me show it to you. And now we're going to get it out, and this is such a delicious thing. And I'm going to cut this into pieces and show it to you, but eventually I'm going to actually crumble this down and use it to make my keto roti. And look how clean the bag is. And this is some of the leftover water. Traditionally, people used to do that at home. It wasn't as readily available at the time. It was more of a North Indian thing, and We don't live in north of India, so probably there it was always available. Here we had to especially go to these places called Punjab Paneer, which used to be this delicious creamy paneer. From 1 liter of milk, I got about 180 to 90 grams of paneer. If you want a little softer paneer, which I didn't, you want to leave it hanging or draining for a shorter time. It can be fried and you can sprinkle some chaat masala and chili powder on top and eat it. It's a great snack because it's full of protein, it's vegetarian. I hope you guys enjoy this. Now this is the way to store it. I put it in a glass container, cover it with water and put it in the refrigerator. It will stay good for at least 4 days. Please share it with your friends and family. Click the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. Bye.